All right, I thought I would run you through a full day of eating. So for this week, I'll be eating 1,630 calories, which is 169 grams of carbs, 144 grams of protein, and 42 grams of fat. Usually I will eat 4 of these bars. They're called Maxine Burn bars. They're about 124 calories each and low carb. The reason they're locked up is because this is the only thing in my diet that it's kind of addictive. So it's easy to eat these because they're sweet and just, yeah, really easy to eat. So what I do is I have this lock. It kind of opens itself, so you can put it on for up to, I think, 99 hours. So I put it on for 24 hours and it just opens up itself every morning before I wake up, and then I just lock it again for the next day. So I do not recommend eating those bars at all, but right now it's kind of making my diet for me more enjoyable and easy to get my protein in. But I would strongly recommend to replace those with something more nutritious. The rest of my diet is very clean, so I will eat 4 sweet meals a day. So that's this meal. It doesn't look very good right now because I haven't put the berries in yet, so I like to put them in frozen. So what it is 100 grams of zucchini, like raw, cut up, 100 grams of pumpkin, and then I put 30 grams of like high-fat natural Greek yogurt and 15 grams of vegan protein. I get like a vegan protein that has minimal ingredients. It's only sweetened with stevia, so it's pretty healthy, and it's made only from rice and peas. I eat that, but I also put 80 grams of strawberries on top. So it sounds really weird. Well, I never thought I could ever eat anything like this before, but when you start, it becomes so easy, and this is like a meal I really look forward to. Just try it because eventually your taste buds will get used to it. Also, you have to keep in mind that pumpkin and zucchini are actually fruits. They're not vegetables. So in your mind, you might have categorized these as vegetables, so it makes it harder to eat like this, but you need to kind of readjust your mind frame because pumpkin and zucchinis are like the best diet foods there are because they're so low calorie and highly nutritious. Yeah, with this meal, so I add the strawberries and then I add like 1 rice cake, just a thin one. It's about 25 calories for that. I didn't used to do this, but I just started incorporating these rice cakes because it kind of gives it extra crunch and makes it easier to eat. And then I also put like I just squirt some lemon juice on top of that meal. So I have that 4 times. And then I have this salad. It's gonna look probably not very appetizing to you right now because all you can see is like the lettuce leaves. But what I do is I put 170 grams of zucchini zoodled. So I have like this zucchini zoodler like this, and you just kind of make noodles out of it. So I put 170 grams of that, and then I put 50 grams of spinach and 30 grams of some kind of meat. I've been using just salmon canned with edible bones and skin in it. So 30 grams of that. And then on top of that, 2 grams of coconut oil or olive oil and 100 grams of lettuce. Like this lettuce, I think it's called butter lettuce. It's so voluminous. So this salad has roughly around 115 calories. So it's huge and it really fills you up, but it's very minimal calories, but it's highly nutritious. When I make this, I put the spinach and zoodles in the bowl and then I microwave it for a minute, and then I put the oil on because you don't really want to heat the oil up too much, especially if it's olive oil. And then I put, the meat and lettuce on top. And then I put obviously salt and pepper. I also put some nutritional yeast flakes, and then I put apple cider vinegar. So for me, like, this tastes really good, and I encourage you to actually try it because you might not think you'll like it, but you probably will grow to like it as your taste buds change, and it really fills you up and gives you so much nutrition. So I have this 3 times a day. That's basically like my whole full day of eating. So it's literally, 3 of these salads and 4 of these sweet meals and the 4 bars. So then on top of that, I'll have like 5 coffees a day. I don't have sugar, I just have a bit of almond milk in it. I do like to have like almond milk cappuccinos, but I cut those out when I'm dieting because each coffee is about 100 calories. So if you have just black coffee with a bit of almond milk, it's virtually no calories. So I allow myself about 200 mils of almond milk a day. So that's roughly 25 calories. So that's for my coffee. I also have like chamomile tea before bed. And I also sometimes will have like Oxy Shred. I just started incorporating it again today, but haven't had that in a while. But I'm always having at least 1 to 2 BCAAs per day, like a serving, and I get the 0 calorie BCAAs because if you're having the 25 calorie BCAAs twice a day, that's adding 50 calories to your diet. So it can add up a lot. So just go for the 0 calorie ones. That adds a bit of extra protein and it just kind of helps to keep you satiated and kind of keeps your sweet cravings away. That is, I think, everything that I have in my diet. I also have collagen supplements every day, and so like I've been taking these ones, but I don't know, I just kind of mix it up and have different kinds. Also have fish oil. Fish oil is the best supplement out there in my opinion. And I've been incorporating ginger because I know that that can help you burn fat. I also have decaf coffees as I want, and sometimes like dandelion tea, and also this sugar-free drinking chocolate. You just have to be careful with all this stuff and just make sure you don't go overboard, because if you kind of eat 10 calories here, there, and everywhere, it can really add up. So if you're having like a 25 calorie green drink and then you have 25 calorie BCAAs and then you're having a 10 calorie sugar-free diet Coke or whatever, yeah, it can add up to a lot of calories in the end. So just be mindful of that. Another thing I wanted to show you was like it sounds pretty intense, but I put locks. Like I have a lock on my fridge here and also on my cupboard, so here. And then I just lock it up, and then I tell my partner to just hide the key somewhere. So then he either just gives me the key when he gets home from work or tells me where it is if he's coming home late. So that prevents me from overeating. And yeah, as I showed you before, like I already prepped all my food for the day. So I just eat that. And then when he comes home, I have the rest of my meals. So it sounds really extreme to put these locks on things, but I mean, in my opinion, the obesity epidemic is pretty extreme right now. So many people have diabetes without realizing it. There's just so many health problems associated with gaining body fat, and I mean, it's related to a lot of diseases and cancers, which a lot of people don't realize. So that's to me more extreme than having measures in place that stops you from overeating. So that's one of my strategies. So it works for me, yeah. Just wanted to show you what the sweet meal that I eat 4 times a day. This is what it looks like in the end with the rice cake and the berries. And then yeah, I just put like lemon on top of that.